So y'all make some noise for J.Lyte.
Feels good to be in the house one more again on a Sunday. Feeling like church family reunion, all that good stuff.
Come on, somebody.
I'm just really excited to be here. My energy level is gonna rise as we go. I just got back into the country on Monday, y'all. So
International.
yes, I just turned 25, so I spent that in Turks and Caicos. Let's get started. And I told the other black kids at the graduation, ladies and gentlemen, I am here to announce that the future is black. A color so powerful that it is overpowered in the rainbow and not allowed because they know how much power it holds. You know that black, that ebony, that moncho, that melanin, this melanin, this melanin, this melanin. They tried to bury it in unmarked graves under unassuming trees, but they forgot about us. They forgot about you. Forgot that you black scholars were destined to bloom. You are the roses that grew from concrete after the blood dripped off the leaves. Y'all are all of your grandmama's prayers and all of your mama's sacrifice. The actualization of a dream deferred, so you know your degree is twice as nice. You know you have to work 2 times as hard just to get half, so you work 4 times as hard just to get here. And whether you finished in full or not, congratulations. You made it. Your Aunt Sally may go want her money back. But when it comes to prices, you paid it. And ain't that worth a hand clap, a foot stomp, a finger snap, a celebration? I mean, 40 acres and a mule is cool, but a degree is a demanded reparation. Y'all took this education like they took us from our homeland. Forceful. With power and determination, and y'all gonna finish with neon sapo and a degree, with a future with more opportunity. You did the electric slide through some systems made to keep you down. Represented yourself when everybody else counted you out. Went through hell and back while keeping your crown intact, and came out as black diamond when the pressure was put on your back. So if God said it as well, then I'ma say to you, well done. You made it this far. Your future has just begun, and it is bright, and it is big, and it is black, and it is black, and it is so very black, and my God, ain't that beautiful? Period. It felt good to get that one out. Okay, Keila, I see you. Okay, so first off, I was told by Jamon that I had to say what I was sipping on. That's what he said. Lemon ginger plus probiotics.
Okay.
Bigelow. Wait, what camera I gotta look at? Bigelow. It's a little honey in it though, you know what I'm saying?
I hear that.
They tried to get me to put liquor in it, but I said we're doing a poetry show. We're not doing it, you know. How many of you all talk to yourself in the mirror? Cool. Glad I'm not the only one, because people was looking at me crazy at the other venue. Not really wrong with it. And so I do too. And this piece is called Mirror Talk. Damn it, Jay, you always looking for a miracle. You should love on yourself. I heard it's spiritual. You got some people that love you, but you can't see it though. You still drowning in bottles. Is that capriccio? Listen. So many people, they need you, you ain't got time for yourself. You should call up your mama, she be declining in help. You should hit up your daddy, I know he's missing your voice. You know you could be successful if you drown out the noise, but you drowning already. Bricks attached to your feet. You be digging holes just to see how deep you can get. And ain't that a metaphor for always? Searching for yourself in a glass house with endless hallways. You don't know the destination, but you gotta love the journey, cause God let you live and put some homies on a gurney. You out here writing poems for everybody else. You think everybody worth a poem except for yourself. I said you out here writing poems for everybody else. You think everybody worth a poem except for yourself. Thank you. So then I wrote that, got out of my feelings. Because I was in them, and it's okay to be in them. But I wrote this poem about choosing joy. How many of you all know joy is a choice?
Let's go.
And sometimes we have to choose joy for ourselves. We have to find the joy in ourselves. So this poem is called Today I Chose Joy. Today I chose joy amongst a multitude of things. Deemed myself holy in my own bathwater, walked out the tub, oiled my skin, hydrating my melanin. When the world told me I wasn't enough, I chose to love myself into a cocoon, wrap my arms around my body until I was ready to release my wings. A butterfly is unrecognizable in its first form, I guess. Maybe that's why they called me everything but beautiful. How dare they call me anything but beautiful? If only they knew what I knew about myself, what my God knows about me, what my mama been telling me for years. I am gorgeous beyond measure. When the world told me I wasn't enough, I turned off the TV, lit an incense to try and find some peace, meditated until I felt my spirit move, saged the room so the air I breathed was clean, saved myself to clean my energy, found myself inside myself and fell in love with me again. When the world told me I wasn't enough, I grabbed the Windex and cleaned my mirror, cleaned my face so it was as bare as my soul, told myself I was beautiful until I believed it, told myself I was beautiful until I believed it, told myself I was beautiful until I believed it, turned my music up and danced in my nakedness, whispered to every curve and bump with intention, blessed every part of my body with attention, stretched to the heavens as I spoke nothing but good things about me to make God listen. Do you know how many times I've forsaken myself, claimed this temple was unworthy of love? But today, I chose joy against a multitude of things. When the world told me I wasn't enough, I didn't listen. Instead, I chose self-love. How y'all feeling? We doing good? Can I get a yeah? Can I get a yeah? Okay, do this. Do this. Okay, you can do any of that during the poem. Any of that at any point in time. Anytime you feel something go, it's church. If you feel it in your spirit, you felt it. So I don't know about how y'all DMs be going, but mine be popping even when they don't. And you know, at one time that was popping a little bit too much, and I was getting in trouble. So I was like, you know what? Let me just do a poem. Because you know, if I told you the poem, you can't be mad at me, right? And so this poem is about my DMs. Let me pull this back a little bit because I get loud. This is an announcement as it pertains to my base status for the summer and everybody that be in my DMs. Stop trying to cuff me. No, seriously, I understand why you would want to. I mean, how often is it that you get a mix of chocolate and poetess and teacher and all this? Exactly. You don't. I'm like a black unicorn, something you don't see on the ordinary. And since I'm made in the image of my God, baby, my ebony is extraordinary, but stop trying to cuff me. I know I'm caring and sweet. Stay at home, but then I be in the street, stay in the kitchen, wrist whipping up the soul food. I'ma love you from the inside out, so you know I'm good soul food. Got the house smelling like patience and prayers, baby. My existence is a whole move, but stop trying to cuff me. And I'm sorry if you thought this poem was gonna turn out different. You think of who the hell is this hottie and what the hell is she spitting? She's kind of a-hole-ish. Kind of cocky with a sentence. She probably thinks the world revolves around her and we're just living in it. That's not the case. Lately, I've been loved less like a queen and more like a court jester. I've never known Nefertiti to be taken for a joke. So, until I can find someone who can appreciate a woman who has made her own throne, I'ma shut down everyone's hope. Because everyone wants to love a poet until the mic turns off. Everyone wants to love a poet until we write you off. Everyone wants to love a poet until they realize everyone wants to love a poet and they got some competition. Because the lust and attention is constant, but good intentions are intermittent, meaning I got options. But to some of them, this is a game. love the poet and break their heart because they know we write from pain. You see the world try to teach black girls to love themselves in pieces, picked on for our whole lives, so we don't really know what peace is. So when you see an ebony goddess hole, you must marvel at what a masterpiece is. Stop trying to cuff me. I know my worth. Divided it by 3, gave God a piece and kept the other 2 for me. And I might give one to you, or you, or you, if you ever learn my worth. But until then, I must put myself first. Stop trying to cuff me.
But I've been in the cup.
I ain't snitching. I ain't snitching.
Don't tell nobody.
I ain't snitching. I got it. It is Juneteenth. What is Juneteenth? Juneteenth. Oh, my students will be getting on me right now. It is Juneteenth. And you know, I be writing some black poems. So we're gonna get into those black poems. This one is called Say Their Name. I'm only going to, I really don't like to perform this poem because I feel like some people perform Black Death and use other people's names for attention. So if y'all like splice this out, that's fine. If y'all keep going, that's fine. But I actually haven't read this poem, I don't think, out loud. I think you all are the first group to hear it, and that's very special to me, you know. For the men and women, the boys and girls whose names require the speaker to use all of their mouth in pronunciation, like Brianna, or Trayvon, or Emmett, or Sandra, we speak your name in love, hope, and truth. Each letter boldly announced like you are something royal or holy, because you are both royal and holy. You are worthy of praise, of prayer, of purpose, of love, of life. So when they ask us about you, we do our best to channel your breath into our lungs, fill them to their greatest capacity, and scream the syllables to the heavens as for your approval, a way to say, I love you. Have we done enough for you? I think we could do more for you. You know, we've been trying to get more done for you men and women, you boys and girls with the beautiful name and the beautiful skin. We've been trying to do more for you. And we do the work in your name. Ahmad, Eric, George, Tatiana, hold you close to our hearts as we do with all things we love and try to keep alive. We speak your name again. So I'm gonna tell y'all something really dope that happened. So a few years ago, Jamon wrote a poem. It's a contrapuntal, right? So it's like 3 little poems, and you put them together. But let me tell you how fly this dog is. He memorized it and did it on stage and was like counting them down. I can't do that. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you like that's my gift, because it's not. You know what I'm saying? But I do have a beautiful contrapuntal that I turned into a poem to read, because we all can't be Jamon just, gang signing it up at 3, 2, 1, 3, 4. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get on his level though, one day. And this is called a contrapuntal from our writing's purpose. Lately I've been writing for salvation. Maybe God will forgive my sins if the lines hit hard enough. I don't know if my prayers are heard. I frequent this practice more often these days. There's something cathartic about submitting to something higher. I'll surrender to anything except my own thoughts. I question if there is any God in me. Hopefully, there is salvation in this piece. Lately, I've been writing for peace. If I lay my burdens down on the paper, they are no longer on my heart. It beats unorthodox, it look contorted, depraved of color and warmth. Don't ask me why I have not died. I am still learning how to be alive. My soul is agitated. I don't know whether to blame the devil or the angels for my restlessness, because lately I've been writing for the dead. The bodies in the street share my same color. Their names are similar to my kin, so we share the same ancestors. Therefore, we share the same tears. The bullets always find us, and the mothers always cry. Where is the God in this? A contrapuntal from our writing's purpose. Lately, I've been writing for the bodies in the street. There's something cathartic about my burdens down on paper. They are no longer on my soul. I don't know whether to blame something higher for my restlessness. The dead share the same color and warmth. Mothers always cry their names. Don't ask me why I have not died. Maybe my prayers are heard. I am still learning how to be alive. We share the same ancestors. Therefore, we share the same bullets. Maybe if the lines hit hard enough, God will forgive my heart. It beats agitated, unorthodox. It looks contorted, depraved of salvation. My sins question if there is any God in me. Hopefully there is salvation in these peace. The devil or angels always find us. I don't know if we share the same tears. My kin frequent this practice more often these days. Submitting, I'll surrender to anything except my own thoughts. Where is the God in this? Okay, look, you know me. Look, I'm from the church. When the pastor stand up, what I mean you need to do? All right. I don't play with people's time now. I got some things I've been working on. I was wondering if I could share them with y'all. Is that okay? We can use this as a workshop. Okay. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I can give you all that, but I feel like I should show y'all what I've been working on. Okay. This is a very vulnerable moment for me, but I'm here with y'all. I believe love lies in the bone gristle, in the nooks and the crannies of the body. It is so innate and so insular, we crave it with an insatiable urge to love and be loved, so much so that we forget to tell ourselves, I love you. We forget to tell ourselves, I trust you. My darling, give yourself the love you expect these people to know you deserve, and show them how you demand to be treated. People are trying me, so obviously. This one is called The Sinner's Dinner. We break bread over plastic plates, a botched communion featuring Stella Rosa, followed by us downing a bottle of Winkin' Owl. This is our last supper. At least it will be until we reconvene. So may we eat, drink, be merry, and enjoy each other's company. We don't know our Judas and ain't none of us Jesus, but where two or more are gathered, God will be in the midst, which means maybe we're closer to salvation than any of us have realized. Is there devotion in the debauchery? We ask ourselves. We have done nothing to no one. We have done everything for everyone, and yet the church doesn't want us. Which goes to show if God will come to the group, but the church doesn't feel like home, then the issue is not the higher power, but the people. Who are not worthy of saving, who are not worthy of grace. And God still loves us all anyway. All the things that love us leave us in some way or another. We even leave ourselves from time to time. I know this, and yet I internalize every absence. It's just the business of life. But to me, the exit is of my own doing. I think I loved you too loudly. Your world holds such a disdain for my type of vibrato. It reaches to the throne of my God past the clouds. You and I know it charges the sun and makes the sea both rage and calm. If in the beginning there was the Word and the Word creates everything, what do you think happens when you say my name? I feel only beauty, bliss, blessings, and yet your folks will still say I'm a heathen, and yet you'll second guess and devalue my praise, and yet the world will try to humble us and bring us to our knees, like my prayers ain't what got you here in the first place. I ain't gonna lie, I read that in the comments. I gotta read that to them. to read 3 more poems, and then I'm out, because that will be my time, and you all will get to see the great Eric Miracle. Bless the stage. You say you love me to death, like that's some damn compliment. Like all I got is time and energy to die. Like my parents wasted their good genes on a walking corpse. Do you not see all of this? I make the earthquake when I walk. The sunflowers turn their heads. I got unread text messages from those who ain't too proud to beg, and you have audacity to think that I would relish in your aid to my demise. I despise your pedagogy. You have to really not know me to think that you offered the afterlife as a trophy. I have seen the news broadcast black women who are loved to the brink of the grave. They will call her everything but a victim, if they call her name at all. And I refuse for that to be my story. I won't diminish my glory for you. I have a love that requires a rise to the occasion, and you have fallen short by a simple conversation. I've never chosen strife, so I need someone to love me to life, because the world is trying to kill me, and it doesn't need any help. If your love results in my death, then I'd rather you keep it to yourself. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen? Yeah, you know, I just, where my ladies at? Where my fellas at too? My folks, my non-binary folks, what y'all doing? Hey, what's up? This is you too. Happy Pride Month. This poem is called In Defense of Maggots. No, don't get me wrong, maggots are disgusting. However, they serve a purpose, right? In defense of maggots, I must say I get it. I too have feasted on the innards of a dead carcass, trying to fill my belly with little to no substance. How do you ask? I've tried to love a being after the heart is gone, and everything that makes it a living thing has dissipated. Moved my way around the rib cage and acted like I was supposed to be a part of the hollowed shell that was once a body. I understand you, maggot, trying to resuscitate something and call it a home. They don't give us enough credit. We can fill something up so much it almost looks alive again, breaking it down till nothing is left but a memory, and yet they call you a bottom feeder. Like you can't help but you be attracted to dead things. But it really seems more like dead things are attracted to you, waiting for you to fill the gaps that left it for dead in the first place. I'm sorry, maggot. Your job has never been that of nurturing. And if they are dying, then let them. Feast on what's left of the body instead of trying to bring it back. The only thing that can resurrect is Jesus. So find the God in you. And this last poem, my last poem of the night is called Riot. Obviously, I'm not endorsing any type of violence, extreme actions. Let's put that on the record. So don't y'all come for me. I ain't got no money. Don't sue me. When they killed our king, the people rioted for days. The destruction was a physical manifestation of their rage. We wailed in sorrow his name from our lungs, prayed, asking God to take our pain away, but we are paying today. Don't you see what happens when you kill royalty? The people are likely to react. We've seen corrupt police kill people and get acquitted back to back. We've seen racist vigilantes attack a capitol and walk the streets free. So we banded together in the name of liberty. What was that? Of liberty. What was that? You may threaten death, but what do we have to lose? We have survived all that has been trying to kill us. We have nothing left to prove. So power to the people, for we shall live and not die. Power to the people. Our skin color shouldn't affect our rights. All power to all people. We will scream our lives matter until you can hear it. You might have taken the body, but you will never kill the spirit.
Yeah.